Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm IZZAH. Today, I'm going to talk about embracing failures. We often enjoy listening to successful stories. However, behind every success, there are strings of failures attached to it. This is the part where we dread the most and avoid like a plague. If possible, we all want to skip it, don't we? When a desired goal is not reached, when an expected outcome does not show the way you want it, you will look back on your life, thought of the mistakes you've made, and blame yourself over them. You see, the fear of failing has stopped many people from pursuing their dreams. Failure is such a negative word that we could hardly associate it with something positive. How far is that true? Personally, I believe that there is always two sides of everything, black and white, day and night, men and women. The same goes to failure. So, I strongly believe that it has some values and we can be benefited from. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prophet Muhammad SAW had experienced an incredible journey during Al-ISRA wal Mi'raj. Prophet SAW was transported from Al-Masjid al-Haram to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. The Quraysh constantly ridiculed, humiliated, and oppressed Prophet SAW and his followers. Moreover, Prophet Muhammad SAW had just faced the year of sorrow, al-Huzn, during which he SAW lost his beloved wife, Khadijah radhiyallahu anhum, and his uncle, Abu Talib. In addition to all these burdens, when the messenger of God had traveled to Taif, the people of Taif had rejected him in the most cruel way, sending their children into the street to stone him until he left the city. Having gone through so much grief and suffering, the Prophet Muhammad SAW was given a truly beautiful and comforting gift. He was transported not only to the sacred sanctuary and through the skies, but ultimately into the divine presence, the source of all comfort and hope. One of the most important lessons of Al-Isra wal Mi'raj is that, therefore, with every hardship there will be ease. The Noble Quran 94:5. This story guides us to build character. It turns you into a humbler and patient person. Besides making us stronger and more honest with ourselves, it helps you to trust yourself more into making future decisions and future attempts. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a quote by Henry Ford: "Failure offers new opportunities." It means failure is simply another opportunity we get. We are given the chance to act more intelligently to mend our mistakes. Everything happens for a reason. It often brings unforeseen opportunity. You need to close one door so that another door of opportunity can be opened for you. And that door is actually your destiny, the one meant for you. Thus, failure is not the end, it is a bright beginning. Do you know that the now revolutionary Apple started off with only 2 men in a garage? Years later, it was $2 billion with over 4,000 employees. One of the 2 men was the legendary Steve Jobs. Can you believe that Steve Jobs was fired from the company he started? The firing made him realize that his work for his patient exceeded the disappointment of failure. He did not stop what he did, and finally, he was asked to go back as the CEO. I didn't see it then, but it turned out getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me, he said. Besides, failure answers our doubt. If you don't try and fail, you will never know if your idea or method is going to work. You will be wondering whether it would have worked all our life. The pain of regret is far worse than the pain of failure. When you fail, you can start again, but with regret, you will never know the outcome. This is clearly shown by Dato' Lee Chong Wei, a Malaysian badminton player, or also known as Malaysian national hero, had experienced his own failure before retirement. We all know about the iconic battle that he had against Lindan at Malaysian Open 2006. He was on the verge of losing with 13-20 in a rubber match. However, he pulled it through by winning 7 straight points to be tied with Lindan. Keeping up his focus and confidence, he clawed his way back up, earning point by point until he finally won the match. Despite being judged for his lack of fitness, he managed to make an unexpected turnaround, and that fighting grit and spirit is something we can learn. Datuk Lee Chong Wei stated that a winner always fears being defeated or to be overtaken. As long as we face our failure with the right mindset and attitude, we will still be on the right course to success. Ladies and gentlemen, failure gives you the best chance to success. A research done by Stanford University has shown that those who are at the top of their field are the ones who have failed the most. Having to persevere to learn a new skill gives you the advantage over someone who gets it right the first time. Learning from failure gives you the edge over the person who doesn't have that experience. Albert Einstein. He did not speak until he was 4 years old and couldn't read until he was 7. His parents thought he was subnormal. He was expelled from school and his teachers described him as mentally slow, unsociable, and forever daydreaming in foolish dreams. His earlier setbacks, however, did not stop him from winning the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. After all, he believed that success is failure in progress. To this day, his research has influenced various aspects of life, including culture, religion, and art. Last but not least, Robert T. Kiyosaki once said that winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Therefore, don't view your failure as bad luck. Instead, look at each attempt to reach your goals as a thrill. There's always something to learn, ways to grow, different viewpoints to see, and new opportunity waiting just around the corner. So, get in and have a go. Fail fast and recover quickly to try again. Remember that every failure is like one step on the stairway to success. Above all else, remember this: if you never fail, you will never succeed. With that, I thank you.